First speaker's New Year's resolutions include graduating from the Monterey Institute, entering a PhD program in the UK, and keeping up with her karate lessons. Masami Maeda is giving her icebreaker speech, a 4 to 6 minute speech entitled, How English Became My Friend. Please welcome Masami.
Madam Toastmaster and fellow Toastmasters, I feel very strange. I'm standing here making a speech in English. I come from Japan. I grew up in Japan. I have never dreamed about being here in the United States. I didn't like studying English when I began studying it in junior high school. I had to memorize a lot of English sentences and words that I thought I would never use. My English teachers asked us to do grammar exercises during the lessons and to repeat sentences in the textbook, such as, "This is a pen." English was a dry subject. The turning point came when I met a teacher who studied in the United States. At the beginning of the class, he talked about his life in America. His story was fascinating and broadened my perspective. English was not a dry subject anymore. I wanted to visit the United States and travel around the world someday. I realized English could be a window to the world. While I was a high school student, I studied English very hard, and English became one of my favorite subjects. In fact, I decided to major in English literature. When I was a senior in college, I had a chance to stay in America for 3 months in homestay program in Southern California. I went to a language school. One day, my English teacher asked us to introduce our own cultures. I decided to speak about one of my Japanese cultures. Look at this. Can you guess what they are for? In Rakugo, Japanese storytelling, the performer uses this while telling a story. The performer wears a kimono and sits on the Japanese cushion. This Japanese towel could be a book or wallet or telescope. This fan could be a pen or a letter or tobacco or chopsticks or sake bottle. I performed Rakugo in front of my classmates and the teacher for about 15 minutes. They laughed and laughed, even though they didn't understand a word of my Japanese. At that moment, I felt I became a culture ambassador for Japan. I had never forgotten this special memory of the United States. This is how English became my friend. That's why I came here to develop my skills as an English teacher. In this way, I can share my friend with the world. Madam Toastmaster.